Welcome back to the Buckethead and King Show right here on High School Prime Time. And yeah, we're on the big set tonight because we got a big time
show.
Guest tonight.
Listen, man.
We're full of some Panthers up in here.
Look, let me say this. Normally when I get around a lot of hostile people, like when I go out to Elizabeth, I get the itching. You know how they make me itch out there. Now, Webbing, I got Webbing people here. Why is that phone ringing this early?
Do you want to take it this early?
Get him on the phone.
Let's go ahead and take it.
Go ahead. You on with Buckethead and the King. Let me handle this because you ain't ready.
You handle it. You hung up on
I was talking. You trying to interrupt the King?
Go ahead, keep talking.
Listen, we got these Webbing Panthers here, guys. I just want you to know this is the kind of show that me and Buckethead been talking about. How we want to talk old school smack football. What the? Is that?
This is the way our show is the whole time.
Go ahead. You on with the Buckethead and the King?
Yes, I'm trying to get y'all.
Man, if you call, hold on, brother. Let me tell you something.
You got the wrong number, man. We
tonight.
messing with you. You got the wrong number.
It's a Sheikah Williams.
You got the wrong number.
I already hung up. He talking about somebody.
Go ahead.
He's trying to mess up this show. I'm trying to introduce these people here on this set.
Let's go from right to left. Mr. Let's can we get the graphics on the screen?
Oh, graphics, all right.
Let's get our graphics on the screen.
So the people to know who we got up here. I know y'all know all these stars.
Yeah, you will if you don't.
All right.
Right to left, let's go with Mr. Kevin Knox. He was a mid-'80s star at Welborn.
Running back.
Mr. David Wormy Haynes.
Running back.
Running back.
Was a mid-star in the mid-'60s.
That's old school right there, baby.
And on the far end, we have Terrence Montgomery was a running back.
I would say running back, quarterback. They
And
run
he
that
was
box.
in the early 80s. I mean, we got two 80s and one 60s, but that's what this show's all about, old school football.
And I want to talk to them about, I'm waiting on these Webbing stories. You know what I'm saying?
Well, we probably got the encyclopedia sitting right here to my right.
Well, that's what we want.
Because before we started the show, Wormy, you told me that how many games have you?
This is my 59th year in a row, and I haven't missed a Welborn football game since 1962.
1962.
That's before my time. I wasn't born.
You wasn't even born, was you?
I wasn't either.
Nobody at this table was on.
That's awesome, man. That's a good
That's
job.
got to
right
be
there.
some kind of record.
It is a record for me.
You got to love it.
I do.
You got to love
I
it.
enjoy it. I do the youth and everything else.
Right.
It's just, to me, it's just great being around Welborn.
See, we already said that's how I feel about being around Oxford. Even you want to give me flack.
Yeah.
See, you got to love that.
Yeah.
Being around that.
I love it too.
No, Buckethead. No, you something to deal with. Come
But
on
look,
with
it ain't about you. We talking to Wormy.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
But this is what I do know, and Kevin, you said this, and you said this a while ago. The face of Welborn is sitting right here, right here with us.
Both of these guys
They've been
say that
some
too.
great guys. All three of these guys been great guys come through the Welborn program.
Right.
And I wish we'd have this whole room filled up if we brought them all in here.
Oh, I know
and
some
we
of 'em.
may all get them on, and they know every one of them. And they know that they wouldn't be where they're at, and they wouldn't have the stats they had without all their brothers on their team too.
Yeah.
So, but this is the face. When you talk about Welborn, Wormy, everybody there knows Wormy, and if you don't, you'll know him before the night's over.
Well, I want them to know this here, and I had to talk to Mr. Wormy. I'm gonna put Mr. in front of him.
Mr.
Oh, I
Wormy.
appreciate
Mr.
that.
Wormy.
Yeah.
Mr. Wormy. The newspaper article we was talking about, and you can't come on this show when you don't have ink. And we go back and get some ink on you. And if you got some ink, you can pop your collar and come on this show. And you can stand your own. So we welcome, we're glad to have you. But the game I want to talk to you about is when you played against Anderson.
That's what that clipping was.
That clipping was saying
They said
that
he was a giant killer.
you went out there and gave Anderson the business.
Well, that's what we were supposed to do.
Wait, that's what he said. What we supposed to do. You know what he said?
That's our mindset.
Well, but, man, and then on top of that, did you go through there and they said they didn't call your last touchdown or something happened?
Well, it's the last play of the game, and I run a touchdown and run out at the flag, and the referee says I was out of bounds. But in my heart, I know I was in bounds.
We counting.
Yeah.
We counting.
So I think this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go to the city council meeting in Anderson. I'm gonna stand up. I'm taking you with me, Worm. I'm gonna go to the city council meeting. I'm gonna stand up and I'm gonna tell y'all gonna give my man his touchdown because y'all don't touch it. You took his touchdown from him.
You know what we say up here, guys, Kevin, and y'all, because y'all all got ink, and believe me, I've seen it, but we always say the Anderson Stars still looking for us for all the ink they had to put down, waste on it.
That's right.
They did it for everybody on this table. Look,
So
we
come
bringing
on
them
out.
We trying to get out. We done sold out, ain't we?
Yeah,
We
y'all-
bringing all these other people in here to get them.
Come on out. They got us.
Yeah.
Let's ease over there to Mr. Knox right there. And I know I should. No. Let me ease over here to Terrence first.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Terrence. You know, Mr. Montgomery, Mr. Terrence Montgomery.
No,
out there.
Raynard, Mr. No.
What you say?
Now, me and Raynard, we were really close.
Listen, he watched the show. I just want you to know.
Yeah, Raynard watched the show. He was on that show. And
I understand.
you know what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
Now look, Terrence's son and my son grew up together. Me and Raynard grew up together.
Man, that's my cousin. I'm telling you, you trying to tell me something I already know.
You don't know nothing about me and
Raynard, you ain't the Montgomery tonight. I got Terrence on the show. We're going to talk to Terrence. We'll deal with Raynard another night.
One of the terrible teams.
Listen, Terrence Montgomery, you come through the trenches out there in Welvin when a lot of people didn't want to go to Welvin and play no ball out there because they know you go out there, you got to buckle up. And at them times, y'all running that box. And I just want to know if from 1982, 83 and all that right there, you would help laying that foundation for, because me and Knox played the same time. Mm-hmm. And just want to say thank you for, hey, being out there and showing these youngsters like me and Knox how that thing's supposed to do.
Young.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we were young. Me and Knox was young behind these cats.
Not too young.
Not too far.
Hey, who telling this story? Ray Charles telling this story.
I see
Like
the gray in your beard. Don't be acting like you young.
Let me finish talking to my man over here. Hey, tell us some of the times, tell us some of the things that went on out there at Welvin, man, that
What
people
game
want to know.
sticks out in your
I
mind?
tell you what, I'm gonna tell you. I'll talk about my senior year. Okay.
Okay.
That was the year Kevin was talking about the 10-20. We're gonna talk about my brothers, 10-20. You know, that spring we started off. We had 60 ball players out there, and
60.
we went up and played Gaston in the spring jamboree up there at Murphy Stadium. I'll never forget. And I was starting tailback. Bowser, he had introduced us to the Notre Dame box right before we started playing. So he got us all up on the football field, and we thought we was gonna come back into the wishbone because we hadn't been in the bone that year before. Oxford beat us 9-7, and Bowser said he had something for him. So we went. He changed his offense to the Notre Dame box, and like I said, we went to Gaston in that spring jamboree and played against old Gene Jelks and them guys, and there was a play, and it sticks in my mind all the time, called a 31 spinner.
That's the money.
And
That's the money play.
I ran a 31 spinner, and old Jelks hit me, man. He was playing linebacker. He come through there, and he hit me. And to the day, I can't remember nothing else.
What you say?
But you know, it was one of those plays, you know.
That Gene just hit you so hard.
He hit me that hard that I couldn't, you know. They talk about, nowadays people talk about concussions.
Yeah. We don't know what that was. I know. There's something wrong with Buckethead. He had so many concussions.
But what sticks out the most about those guys, like I said, we started out 60 ball players in the spring. By the time fall season came around, you know, during the summer, we looked up and we had 21. And,
that means somebody wasn't tough enough to take that.
But I'm gonna tell you like this: it was either Coach Bowser used to always tell us, you either gonna fish or you gonna cut bait. What you gonna do?
You tell them you had your fishing pole?
My
I
pole-
know you like to fish.
My pole was packed and ready.
Boy, that's what I told you I could get somebody to talk smack.
Terrence, I'm gonna tell you this. I told him this story when we're in Montford, so we're a poor school. You know, we're just old country school.
Yeah.
We had too many kids go out, and I told you this story.
Yeah,
and the
you
coach
did.
said, "We're gonna run somebody. We're gonna run till somebody quit." I mean, you couldn't get away with that this day and time, but that happened then. And I told Gary we were one more sprint away from Buckethead not having a football career. One more sprint away because I was done. Hey guys, one of y'all gonna quit or I'm fixing to.
Oh, that's terrible. That's terrible.
I'm fixing to be the one.
Hey, Knox, tell me this now. Because I already know I played against you, and I already know how it turned out the time me and you bumped heads out there. But we're going to talk about some of the time that you did your thing out there. Every time you touch the field, I need you to give me one of them games that you most definitely want to talk about.
Pale City, I guess.
Tell City.
Yeah, it was, they had David Gullis. I mean, they were loaded. Big linemen. They probably had 6, 7 D1 guys.
This your senior year?
This is my junior year.
Your junior year. Mm-hmm.
And my grandmother, this was the first time she could ever come see me play.
Yeah.
So when I looked up there in the stands and saw Miss Martha,
It's time.
it's on.
It's time to go.
I'm talking about every time I touch it.
Yeah.
First down or touchdown.
See, you heard what he said.
Every time.
First down and touchdown.
That's what I was trying to tell Tony Young the other night. When a running back like that right there, once you get 2 yards, you don't got to have no 15 yards in front of him. Once you get 2 yards in front of him, you know yourself. The band can start playing, baby. That's a touchdown.
That's
right.
And I'll take that tape and I'll put it up against anybody
That's what
highlight
I'm talking
that
about.
ever
Man
came
got
to
the
right show.
Calhoun County.
See, you heard what he
Anybody.
said. You heard what he said.
Anybody say put
I
that
don't
tape
care
up.
who
Put
played.
that tape up.
That
But let me
tape
say this.
against anybody that ever came to
He didn't
Calhoun
say
County.
CD.
No,
He said tape.
He said tape.
But let me say, everybody at this table knows how good Knox was, and most of the people I know because we all old school.
That's right.
So I mean, we all knew that. So I mean, I ain't
Thank
taking nothing away from it. I like the way the man speaks.
Listen.
You know how you doubted Buckethead and I had to bring that tape in?
I still doubt it. Man,
I had to bring the tape in on
man,
him.
let me tell you something.
I had to bring the tape in on
I
him.
still doubt it. And then I had to come back and tell him, hey, man, you was a bad man. But I had to, you got to keep this stuff down to the minimum. Because if you let him go all the way out, he running around here and want to play Oxford in his head in 85 every day. It wasn't even on the schedule. 85. He want 85 every time. And Oxford wasn't on his schedule. He got something to buy him.
It's okay.
I want him to go get help.
They were good.
He wanted Oxford.
Knox knows how good we
They
was.
were good.
Let me tell y'all
I
something.
used to work with a lot of guys from Alexandria. They said they should have never beat them.
I'm going to say this right now.
You get what he just said?
I heard what
Don't
he
try
said.
to cancel out
I heard
what
what
he
he
just
said.
said.
I'm gonna say. Let me say this. then.
Seriously.
Okay.
Let me say this. I don't want to step on nobody's toes on this set,
Okay.
but I still want y'all to realize now, the king of the hill is the Big O.
doubt.
Everybody want to beat Oxford. Everybody
I
want to
got
beat
something to
Oxford.
say about that now. I'm
Go
gonna tell
ahead,
you.
Terrence. Go ahead. You got the mic. I'll cut his off.
I'm
Go
gonna tell you
ahead.
right now. You know,
Everybody want to beat
everybody
Oxford.
talked about that Big O,
Everybody want to beat Oxford.
but they had to come up on the hill back in '83.
I'm writing it
with
down.
that 18 ball players we had. We dressed out 15 that night. And Oxford went on home with a loss.
Y'all beat Oxford in '83
We sure did.
In one area.
in one area.
One area.
Let me tell you
With
something.
18 ball players.
That's 18
I
players.
tell you what.
I already
Ask
had
no
18
Brian
on
Young.
here.
You can ask Brian Young.
Brian Young, I know he's a good ball
You can
player
ask
too.
no Judge String.
Yeah, listen. I want y'all to
Wally
know.
Adams is the reason we beat y'all.
Oh.
Just stop that now. Just
Oh.
There it is right there. There it is.
I think it's
Ask Wally right now.
how long I got for a commercial call? You ain't gonna be able to do that to me. Okay, let me say this right here. I'm gonna tell you something.
You know you ain't gonna win the Oxford
It's
fight
all-
tonight.
it's
Listen,
all
I
good.
just can't
You ain't
believe.
gonna win this Oxford fight tonight.
This is what I want y'all to have clear understanding about, though. I always love the way the area games, the competition. You can't dislike a school.
competition, bro.
You just that competition.
It was.
And when we played Alexandria, when we played Welvin, and when we played Sachs, that's
Oh, yeah.
It was. You couldn't. You go to games now, you see 20 people over there in the stand. Now
Yeah.
you come out. I mean, they're not packed, but you would play Welvin.
But back then,
It was 20 rows deep on the track.
you couldn't see out the stadium.
With a police
my.
escort to get
Yes.
down now.
Yeah.
They were putting blankets out on Thursday
See that?
Exactly.
to get
That's
to
right.
make sure you had a seat.
You're right. You're
and me,
right.
And me and Buckethead always talk about this on our show. We really want some of that old school. We want the rivalries back, but it's a lot of politics into football now. We can't set the schedule up here, and it come down to a tie, and we got a weak schedule because we playing little area 3A, 2A school. That's what they say.
It's political.
Okay, but we're gonna get deep into this because They said we
when we
about to
get
get ready to go
back-
to a commercial.
We want to see Oxford Anniston. I mean, it was a rivalry game.
I want to get everybody's opinion
everybody.
on getting these old school rivalries back, because we want them back.
Yeah.
Well, we
yeah.
want to see
Yeah.
it. I mean,
They need
we-
to come back.
All right, take us to
You
the
can take us to break. We'll be right back.
Hey guys, my name is Thomas Shelton, aka the Alpha Man. I'm the proud presenting sponsor of High School Primetime with Buckethead and the King. When you think high school football, think high school primetime. And when you think of insurance, think of me, Thomas Shelton at Alpha Insurance. I'm a proud sponsor of many of our local teams. I give out over $7,500 a year to our local teams in our community. As part of Alpha, we've been in the community giving back for over 100 years, and I'd love to be your agent next time you think of insurance. Thanks so much.
You back with Buckethead and the King. We on location down here at the Dirty Dog Car Wash. What you got to say, King?
I said, if you got a dirty car, you need to come down here to the Dirty Dog Car Wash and get it clean. That's the way to do that. That's the best way to do it. And I tell you one thing, that dog that they got hanging around here, look at it.
Man,
That dog got fleas.
that dog's
I'm
got
telling
some
you,
fleas.
Come down here.
That's a dirty dog right there. Ain't no doubt about it. King, what we going to do when we walk off?
I like when that dirty dog is. He pops his collar like that, but when the king get her to talk to him, we just drop the mic.
I like the Buckethead and King special, please. I like Dirty Dogs because they got towels for to use after you get your car washed. And then also you can pay $15 more and they'll detail it right here for you.
I like the convenience, I like the cleanliness of my car,
Yeah.
and I like the cost.
How much do that cost
$29
a month?
a month.
Bad dog right there. Bad dog. Bad dog.
Hey folks, this is George Brunner with Superior Hyundai and Superior GMC Cadillac. Superior offers a full lineup of new GMCs, Cadillacs, and Hyundai. Between our two locations in Anniston and the one in Pell City, we have a great selection. Superior has the best selection of used trucks I've ever seen, and I've been doing this a long time. See all our vehicles at our new website, SuperiorAlabama.com. That's SuperiorAlabama.com. Superior Hyundai and Superior GMC Cadillac, where you're always more than just a number.
Welcome back to the Buckethead and King Show right here with all our special guests. We are covered up with Panthers tonight, King. But I like it.
I like it too.
And let's go straight to the phone. We got a caller. Go ahead.
Go ahead, you're on the Buckethead and the King. Can I help you?
Buckethead King, you got Red Devil Steve on the side, little love to the devil.
Red Devil
Devil
Steve.
This guy,
Phoenix City, Alabama.
Phoenix City, Oxford went down there and got him a little taste of that.
But hey,
He know about Weapon too.
he know about Webbing too. But I'm gonna tell y'all something. This is an honorary yellow jacket right here.
He needs your help tonight, Steve.
We had Theodore come up here Friday, and I think we blew the scoreboard up.
Y'all send him home. I can tell you that.
I want y'all to do the same thing to Auburn this Friday.
That's what I want to say. Look, you talking about 2, 7, 8 powerhouses gonna get down to business Friday night. If your plane breaks down Friday in Phoenix City, come on up to the stadium. It's gonna be up there.
We headed, well, you know where we headed. We headed over. Our game of the week is gonna be Thompson and Hoover, so we'll be able to tell you a lot about them next week.
All right. Well, look, if we can take care of the line of scrimmage and not have no turnovers, I'll be calling you next week, ready for Birmingham.
All right, you know we're gonna get together over there. Come and see me.
I'll look y'all up. Good show. I'll talk to y'all later.
All right,
Appreciate it.
thank you. All right, now.
I want to go back to these rivalries we were talking about. I don't want to get off that subject.
Get back on the
You
subject.
know-
I mean, everybody at this table said the
You
same
know, Oxford's bigger than all of us.
Right.
Y'all,
thing. Recognize
this
that.
happens all night.
That's what it's all about. This show here,
I know.
It's a good show.
I know. Go ahead.
They want to talk to the king.
They want to talk to the king.
Go ahead. You're on the Buckethead and the King. You're talking to the king, though.
From them East Side brothers, I picked up 3 more.
East Side brother.
You tried to tell us what Winfield was going to do, and we didn't listen.
Well, you know, I done pulled a king. I sent a FedEx over to Coach Smith Told them he better keep them cleats and them markers and better find some track shoes.
I heard this the fastest.
Hold on, man.
He talking about Steve Smith at Piedmont.
Did you gonna send it FedEx?
I know. I said if the king can do it, I know I can do it.
That's right. I want
That's
you to
what
send
I'm
it
talking
FedEx
about.
though.
Robert said he can do it if you can do it.
Yeah, he can do it.
And y'all talk about how mad and mean Fife was putting on folks. I tell you what, y'all need to, everybody that's getting that tail beat needs to go ahead and go over there and get on Geraldine, because when Geraldine broke that little streak that Fife had, Benefield got that boy spitting bullets over there.
He messed it up for everybody else, didn't he?
Yeah, but Geraldine ain't run around a sack jumped on Geraldine.
I know it, but they beat Fife.
That's okay.
They beat Fife and that Benefield, them boys are playing mad now.
They mad?
That Fife's playing mad.
Listen,
Fife playing mad.
I just want you to make sure you tell your boys, if they cross over now, they make sure they hit them in the mouth. They can't hit them on the thigh. Hit them in the mouth.
Well, I done got 2 dinners coming with them.
Oh, God. Hey, man, I so appreciate the call. Thank you.
Y'all have a good one, brother.
See you, brother.
Why you say
He tells it like it is.
He got 2 dinners coming
That's
with
what
him.
I like. He tells it just like it is.
Somebody gonna lose some toothers.
But he was talking about the Winfield Piedmont game. He's over in Fayette County, lives right across the street from the field. But he's big time, knows a lot about them schools over there.
Right.
And he told us last week that Winfield would beat Ohatchee.
Yeah. He said it, and it shocked me because I told him Ohatchee.
I was told the same thing.
But I heard from a good friend of mine that this Winfield team is the fastest high school football team they've ever seen. And they know football now. So I'm anxious to see what Piedmont can do with them next week.
If they got that kind if they got that kind of speed, Piedmont better cut the
But
lights off.
before we get called, we're gonna get called. Let's go back to this rivalry thing. We know Oxford's bigger than us.
Yep.
Everybody in this county knows Oxford's the big kid on the block.
It don't hurt to say it, but say it. I've been telling you that.
I mean, everybody else is struggling to even get uniforms and helmets, and Oxford's building $20 million facilities. I mean, that's okay. I mean, that's fine. I'm good with that.
Say it.
But I want to say this.
That's why I'm finna get it.
Alexander and Aniston wouldn't have been scared to play at Oxford this year. I can tell you that. I don't see it. What do you think, Tom?
It would have been tough on them. Oxford was a little young this year. Aniston, they was long in the tooth at the line of scrimmage, so yeah.
Aniston had some big old boys.
Yeah, absolutely.
They on that team.
That's where the games are won, up front.
Some real men.
Everybody got good skill.
Let me share
You
this.
got those men.
Yeah, let me share this with you. Listen, you can't pick the year the team is down, then you want to jump on them.
No doubt.
I want you.
Let's play that game.
Hey. Listen, the king got the flow. Just listen. You're going to learn.
I'm glad they called.
I'm trying to tell
you up.
Listen, everybody needs to
Go
play.
ahead. You on with Buckethead and the King.
See that? You don't know how to work the phone.
Go ahead. You need to say it.
The king was talking.
Oh, so you just shut him. You just turn him
Like
off.
I said, you had some coaches talking about they will play Oxford, but Oxford wouldn't put them on the schedule. Now, what we need to have a clear understanding is, I called them out. If you want to play Oxford and they won't put you on the schedule and you say they scared, come on the show. We're gonna put it out there for the world to hear you
Lay
say,
it on the table?
put it down here on the table.
Tell the
And
truth.
either that's gonna cost you your job or they're gonna cost you some skin.
One of the two.
You come on here saying that you want to play
All you
Oxford.
gotta do is push off the
Well,
car.
listen.
Yeah, put it down.
I'll say this, and
Make
this
me
year,
when I'm down. You want to play?
Alexandria and Aniston and Oxford would have been two good matchups. If they all played each other.
I agree with you on that.
I'm not saying that. I'm not just picking this year. Oxford should be the dominant team every year.
Why?
But because they're the biggest school,
Listen, Anderson used to be the biggest school around here.
and they were the dominant school most
But
every year.
they still lost the game, so
But every now and then.
you can't win them all. Go ahead, you on the Buckethead and the King?
Let's talk about that when Wilbur was zoned out and Oxford took over Coldwater. How bad do y'all think that hurt Wilbur?
Wait a minute, I'm gonna turn your volume up because I need to hear you say that one more time. Say it again.
A lot.
What about when the zone out happened in Wilburn over there in Coldwater and
Killed Wilbur.
It killed Wilbur.
in it?
Hey, listen, You gonna get this from the King, but you got a lot of Weldon guys up here. Buckethead don't count. He from Mumford.
But I'm gonna tell you, it happened the same thing. They took over McIntosh Road and killed Mumford. Because I lived on McIntosh Road. All of us lived on McIntosh Road. We went to Mumford.
Hey man,
They took over. They did the same thing.
listen. The caller.
I know, but I was just explaining. Oxford's grabbing land everywhere and killing all these small.
What y'all not gonna do is count our tax dollars. We got money to buy land. We buy land. If you in there, if you out there in the middle of this land, you go to Congress and tell them that we can't buy your land, then we'll take you to court. We're gonna get it anyway. But let me let you know, that's what happened. We went down Coldwater. We went down Chockalocka. I might go over there to White Plains and keep talking. So all I'm saying is, listen, that can't hurt a school. And I'm serious business. That can't hurt a school.
It killed the school.
I didn't kill it because Weldon has been winning games. Weldon's still been playing.
It hurt them for a while.
Listen. If you're a true Weldon person, and my son, if I want my son to play for Weldon, I'm gonna be out there.
But he's in Oxford city limits.
Listen, I would move to where I need to be moved at. That don't matter no more. Either way, they moving all around.
I'm tired of people moving. I'm tired of this transfer portal.
I'm gonna tell you something else though.
It's terrible.
In the
terrible.
80s.
At all.
Listen, we ain't getting nothing about no transfer portal, but I'm telling you, I'm going on the portal, but it's gonna be where Southwest at. Buckethead don't count. I'm telling you, the Weldon guys that's on this stand here tonight, ask them the question.
Yeah, they just answer. What do you think, Wormy? What do you think about that?
Well, it hurt, but we've adjusted.
That's
right.
We've adjusted. I mean, you used to, but half the time with the Coldwater kids, half of them went to Oxford, half of them went to Wilbur.
That's right.
And now just all of them go to Oxford.
Yeah.
Well, you went from a 5A school,
Exactly.
playing for a state championship every year,
To a
2A school at one
Yeah,
time.
we went to 2A,
And now it's back up to 3A.
Right.
Exactly.
But you were a 2A school
It's growing.
that was on the verge of having some tough years.
But I'm gonna tell you something else a lot of people don't know. Back in the 70s, late 70s and 80s, our neighborhood, Central City, it was split. Sack's best players came out of that neighborhood.
Out of Central City.
If now all those kids have to go to Welborn, but back then, if those kids that went to Welborn, we probably had 7 or 8 state championships.
It was Anderson.
It
used to come down to the Sparkle Park.
A lot of
It's not like that.
Xander comes to the Sparkle.
Yeah.
Come all the way out
I
of
didn't know
Sparkle.
that.
Yeah, it comes the other halfway.
We lost a lot of kids.
You're
back
closer
then.
to Wilbur than you are Alexander.
So what does Sachs think about that? That just snuck right in behind
Well,
Sachs. and got on
Sachs is
again.
growing. I mean, they got little housing projects and everything. There's no place to get it. You want to move to Wilbur, you can't find a house.
Well, first off,
I really know where to build
you
either.
can't
There's
build.
not land to build.
Nobody's giving any land up.
No,
That's the problem. Once they start selling that land,
Yeah.
then
Then
they can
you-
build
that's
subdivisions
Oxford's
and
fault.
they'll grow
That's
it.
Oxford's fault.
That's Oxford's fault.
Oxford-
I'm gonna blame it on
I'm
everything
gonna
on
turn
Oxford.
on. Look, I'm turn on this. That's Oxford's fault
Oxford is
too.
ruining our
High school football.
You know what I'm saying? It's Oxford's fault. Everybody gonna say it's Oxford's fault.
Did you see?
The phone caller said it's Oxford's fault.
Listen. Phone caller. Is it Oxford's fault? All right. It's good knowing you.
What you cut him off for?
Now, next
You
call.
said we're gonna lay it on the table and tell the truth. You can't hang it up on
The man don't ask the question. We don't answer the question. He don't got his answer.
He was wanting to get it.
I'm waiting on
ask another
I
question.
ain't got called waiting. I'm waiting on another call.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Now listen. Let me explain something to y'all. How this go. You're not gonna be able to come on here and talk about Oxford like that.
You should have known if I get 3 Weldon guys.
Listen,
You're outnumbered.
Yeah.
I said I like Weldon.
I'm great for the Oxford. They gave my daughter a teaching job. I'm good.
Hey, my daughter works there too. She teaches too.
You see, you ought to be thankful.
My son graduated. My daughter graduated from Oxford.
You the only Oxford hater that got in the family though.
No.
Nobody can come tune on to this station here and hear you talk and think that you all Oxford. You like
I ain't all Oxford now.
I know.
I got
told you.
brothers on different teams because I went to both schools. How about that?
You went to Oxford 20 minutes and they kick you out.
Go ahead. You on here with Buckethead and the King. I'm trying to set the King up. What you got?
Y'all doing all right tonight?
Man, we doing good. How you doing?
Doing all right, like I having a good time.
Oh, yeah.
You can't have a better time talking old school football.
Old school football, you can't. That's right.
Guess what? It is Oxford's fault.
It is.
There you go, look. There you go. That's what I'm talking about.
Hey.
That's the way I'm going to bring it right
I
out.
got your next drink.
Come Christmas time, don't come down here buying nothing. Keep your
don't come look at
go to Wellman or go out in the Mumford and shop.
Good luck.
Hey,
I know it, right?
I'm talking about now Johnson's in Oxford. I'm going to say Johnson pretty good. They took Johnson for a while.
Hey, boy, y'all it's hard hating us, but I'm going to let y'all know now. Hey.
Can't get decent food, can we?
You're going to have to come down here for something.
I make a living down here, so I ain't gonna talk too much.
There you go.
I work in Oxford. I pay Oxford tax.
Yeah, you sure do.
I don't live in Oxford no more.
Well, you got ran out of Oxford.
I did. They run this up out.
That was a good thing. Go to break, cause you.
Take us to break. We'll be right back.
Hey guys, my name is Thomas Shelton, aka the Alpha Man. I'm the proud presenting sponsor of High School Primetime with Buckethead and the King. When you think high school football, think high school primetime. And when you think of insurance, think of me, Thomas Shelton at Alpha Insurance. I'm a proud sponsor of many of our local teams. I give out over $7,500 a year to our local teams in our community. As part of Alpha, we've been in the community giving back for over 100 years, and I'd love to be your agent next time you think of insurance. Thanks so much.
We were looking to sell our starter home and move into our dream home. After looking at all the options, we chose to work with ERA King. ERA means easy, responsive, and attention to detail. ERA King made the entire process of buying and selling a house easy. From helping us decide on a listing price to navigating the final closing, our agent worked with us every step of the way. ERA King. To us, it means always doing the right thing for every client. What will ERA mean to you? Find out at eraking.com.
Hey folks, this is George Brunner with Superior Hyundai and Superior GMC Cadillac. Superior offers a full lineup of new GMCs, Cadillacs, and Hyundai. Between our 2 locations in Anniston and the one in Pell City, we have a great selection. Superior has the best selection of used trucks I've ever seen, and I've been doing this a long time. See all our vehicles at our new website, superioralabama.com. That's superioralabama.com. Superior Hyundai and Superior GMC Cadillac, where you're always more than just a number.
Right now at Ted's Abbey Carpet and Floor, the key word is free. Buy any type of flooring at Ted's Abbey Carpet and Floor and we'll install it absolutely free. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, laminate, or vinyl, get it professionally installed absolutely free. Why pay to have your new floor installed when you can have it installed absolutely free and get 0% financing for an entire year? That's right, free interest for an entire year and free installation. That's Ted's Abbey Carpet and Floor's free installation sale going on right now.
Hi folks, Angie Stevens here. Did you know that Team One Automotive employs more families than any other dealership in Northeast Alabama? We're proud to be the leader in serving this area simply by the number of employees we have on board. And we're looking for career-minded people to join us. So if you're interested in a long-term employment opportunity, come in and see any of our Team One dealerships for more information. So check us out now and apply online at teamoneconnect.com.
Welcome back to the Buckethead and King Show. Quick update. Looks like Oxford's taking care of business. Oxford girls in the flag football looks like they up, taking care of business. They getting the ball back. They just held Hewitt out of the end zone. Oxford Yellow Jackets will be look like them girls may be playing for the first ever state title.
But this thing
over there at Birmingham.
Even our girls are mean. Go, Big O.
I ain't saying nothing. You ain't getting me in that.
What's the score in that game right there?
I can't tell the score because I don't know, but Oxford they doing work. I'm just gonna tell you that. They up now.
They putting in work.
They don't have no score on. I'm just watching the video.
I just told you. The only thing about the difference between our girls and the girls that you got down there in Mumford, our girls don't do that chewing about.
Is that what it is? Hey, ain't nothing wrong with a girl chewing the back.
Oh, man, I knew you were going to say that.
I just never dated one that chewed the back.
Yes, you did.
It's kind of normal now, ain't it?
Let's get to the point where we were talking about one of the hardest hitting persons that you played against. Knox, you want to take that?
Yeah, we 85. We was area champs, and first round playoff we play Gardendale, and all week long, you know, they was talking about Willie White, D tackle Gardendale, and Terry Langston, you know, all world linebacker. I mean, he gonna kill you. And so Coach Battles, he's like, oh, if Willie White, the best defensive tackle in the state of Alabama, he pounding the table, I'll fly a helicopter. At the end of the game, they should have gave him one.
They should have gave him one.
found one to fly.
You could have borrowed Buckethead helicopter. Now, it don't fly no more anyway. Coach?
Well, I'd say the hardest people to ever hit us was us at practice.
Ooh. Practice. Now,
That's when you know you're good.
Practice, you got something in common.
Practice is the only time I ever got hit
good.
that stars started flying around. But people we played, you know, they never got a good lick on me, so I can't really say somebody really hit you hard. You know what I mean?
That's a bad man when he said.
I
when
told
he
you.
said,
When
you never hit him hard. Ain't nobody hit me hard again. Don't even act like you. Call in and act like you hit me hard.
If you're 127 pounds, by God, you can't get hit hard.
See, now, hold on. Didn't I not just tell y'all that here Friday? You and big old swole head Tony Young, I said a scat back don't want to get, he's a bruiser. That's a different type running back than I was. And Knoxville, you got to be able to get somewhere. And we ain't got time trying to run over nobody. I was weighing about 125, 130 pounds too.
You was running scared, like we
You
said.
can call it what you want.
They was running scared.
I call it getting somewhere.
They was running scared, like we said.
See, but you ain't from down on the other side of the hood over there off the ditch where you, pop, you got to get somewhere. You don't understand that. You don't understand.
I told you this. What I tell you, I said, Buckethead takes off running. Don't ask no question, just run.
Yes,
When we get somewhere safe, I tell you what's going on. But if you see me running, you better run too.
Now, I had a 280-pound tackle in front of me.
Oh, yeah.
And he'd bend over, and he'd put his hand on whichever side he wanted me to go to. And I didn't have to look. If he put his hand here, I went that way.
Yeah.
And you look up, and there was a hole there. So
back in the day, 280-pound tackle was big.
That's a big guy.
Back in '66.
Yeah. Well, the other tackle was 250.
Everything was big to 127
Well,
pounds.
yeah, you're right about
He trying to
that.
get somewhere,
I've never
man.
been on a football field I was bigger than anybody.
My daddy was a guard at Jacksonville State in 1970 at 215. So, yeah, 280.
Yeah.
280 big. That's
Big
some
old
big.
boys right there.
Now,
We were bigger than Alabama's line.
I want to go, before I go to Terrence, ask him, I want to go back to one of your family members that played down in Oxford, Mitch. Now, Mitch or Knox, let me finish. Let me finish. I'm talking about this man's family member.
We talking about it off man. We'll go ahead and give him some airtime. I want to give Mitchell some
You
airtime.
most definitely want to give Mitchell some airtime. I'm going to give it to him. Mitch or Knox.
I just think he played at Oxford.
Them two twins that played for Anderson, Ron and Don.
Yeah. They still got tattoos on them.
Richard, there, Mitchell Knox hit one of them over there. I mean, knocked him up under the fence with his shoestrings untied. I'm just saying, somebody that put them licks on you back in the day.
He was a bad man.
He was a bad man. And I tell you what, every time I get a chance to see him, he'll post something on Facebook. You know what he talk about?
What's he talking about?
The Lord.
That's good.
That man right there, I wake up in the morning looking for something he don't post.
If you have surgery on Monday and then you got to play a college game on Saturday, this was every week. He get cut on Monday, and Saturday he out there banging heads.
That's what you did back in the old days. You didn't go to the guy, the trainer, and say, I'm hurt. To tape, you just, okay, tape it up. I'm ready to go.
That's a real man.
Hold on, man.
That's right. That's what you did back then.
You got to turn his whole body now just to turn his head. Hey,
Put the period behind a run-on sentence. Did you just say you didn't know what Mitchell Knox was?
He's from Oxford.
No. Buckethead, don't let me insult me like that, man. I'm trying to tell you where you from.
Mitchell played in the late 70s.
He come out of Hobson City.
I knew what you wanted me to say.
He just want to talk.
I knew what he wanted me to say. I don't know why he kept on.
This is the thing right here. They don't want to give the credit where credit due. Alexandria wouldn't be nothing without Brudenville. Oxford wouldn't be nothing without them boys on the other side of that track. I'm trying to tell you, Hobson City, you got to get them out from over there to make that team
You need them
jail.
all, Gear. You got to have them all.
You got to have them.
You got to have them all.
Listen.
We need cold water and bound. We got to have them all.
You got to have, listen.
You got to have them all.
You heard what I just said.
We want them all. We want Central City cold
Listen,
water.
hold on. You heard what he just said. He wants Central City. If you're going to have Weldon, you're going to have Central City. You're going to have cold water. 202.
We
the
want
graveyard. All over that.
Hey.
Where you get your wire come from? 202?
She's on Coldwater Mountain.
She probably stayed over there behind Woody. Big tie.
No, she is on the mountainside. Woody's is on the other side.
Oh, okay. You got a mountain girl.
Yeah, I got no mountain girl.
That's my that's my girl now. I tell you right now. Go to Terrence. Now, can you give us a story about somebody that just probably rung your bell or you didn't want to run up on?
Well, I can talk about 2 games, but I'm gonna talk about one that I'm gonna talk about this one individual. Okay.
He still have nightmare.
He's scared to talk about it. Like his hands
I'm
shaking.
scared of that dude, man. That dude's bad. To the day, that dude's still bad.
Go ahead, Dr. Red. Go ahead.
We was playing. You know, we used to always play Anderson. First ball game of the season.
Hold that. Hold that.
Hold
Hold
your
that.
thought.
You hold that.
All right.
Hold your thought.
Y'all interrupting a real good story. Go ahead with the Buckethead and the King. Hello.
Let's shut her down. You
That's
you
okay.
let him hang up. Go ahead.
Because this is a good story. Right?
Finish it. Go ahead.
Well, it was about 91 degrees that night, and Anderson kicked off to us. We was up on the hill, and Anderson was loaded that year. They won it all. They had Kenny Martin and all them. They had a linebacker they called.
Go ahead. You on with the Buckethead and the King?
Hey, I just want to tell y'all that. I want to tell y'all, I like y'all's show, and I like that guy's hat over there at the end.
Which end? Well, hold on.
He talking about Bama.
I hope you ain't talking about that hat on the end. The burner hat.
You gonna get hung up on. You know that.
Now you hold up. You do know this is a Christian show. Don't listen. Don't you never call up here cussing like that no more.
Hey, I'm sorry.
Hey, thank you, brother, for the call. I knew it was one of them Alabama fans. I knew it.
Go ahead
and finish your story.
Answering the phone.
Okay, this guy named Willie Pledge.
Oh my.
This dude was a monster. He was bad to the bone. When I say he was bad, Ballard told us all week long. There's one guy, I'm sorry, it wasn't Ballard, it was Quinn. There's one guy they got that will ring your bell if y'all not careful. Well, they kicked off to us, and I had the opportunity to block this dude. Now, I could have blocked him, and one of my best friends was receiving that football back there behind me. His name was Randy Avery. Whoop, I love you, boy.
You old lady to block though.
Oh Lord.
Look here. Kicked out, man. I seen Willie Players coming, and it was like, you seen that old bull be blowing
steam coming out of his nose.
And that dude, I mean,
kicking
had
dirt
them
up.
eyes
Yeah.
bucked. It was 91 degrees, and old Willie Players was blowing steam. And I said, I'm gonna block this guy. By the time I went to block this guy, Willie went by me, and that was what I meant to do anyway. I felt the lick that he put on Whoop back there. I felt the Whoop. I felt
out. Did he knock him out?
He didn't knock. No, Randy was a tough guy now. He was tough. Randy got right up.
Did he?
But Randy come over there on the side.
You know how you used to be in film study, and them licks like that. You never want to be on the end of that hill, because it got shown about 15 times, and everybody in there go, ooh.
Oh, and old Quinn, he just kept showing that Sunday. How did you miss that block?
Yeah.
How did you miss that block?
I didn't see
I
it,
wanted
though.
to miss that block.
I ain't want no part of that.
I got to say this, man. I'm gonna just tell you, and that guy you talking about, and I didn't go to Webber, so everybody know that story about Willie. That story about Willie Pledge.
Talk about
that Willie Pledge story is all over.
Yeah.
Then the best place to catch the Willie Pledge story is at the barbershop.
Go to the barbershop.
Well, we gonna go down there. We're going down. We're gonna take the camera. Yeah, we're gonna go live.
You gotta
down
do
there.
that. You gotta do
But
that.
listen, I'm gonna give you a sample of how they went in the barbershop. Now, Fred Durant, but he don't pass away. He passed away.
Cleaned it up.
Yeah. But you need to hear Fred Durant. You can't hear now. He don't pass away. But I'm just give it to you. Okay. He's in the barbershop, and Fred said that the coach said all summer they talking about Willie Pledge. And he said he was running around there asking everybody, you want players? This coach asking him, you want players? You want players? And you get over there to Durant, you want players? Coach, I told you I didn't want players last year. He gave his equipment up, man. And some cussing on went on. You know, hey, man, who wanted it? That guy set records, and I think he went and played ball at Kansas, then he went up there to Toronto somewhere. Canadian League played football. My man, listen.
He was still playing in the 90s.
My uncle went to school at Anderson. All of my uncles just about went to school at Anderson.
Look,
everybody said the same thing.
Let me say this while they were all talking, I had a guy text me. and he's a Welborn guy. I'm not gonna put his name out there, but he was part of.
You supposed to put it on the
He
table.
was part of one that went and played the championship game in '77. But he said the only reason Oxford is any count today is because they annexed Montford and Welborn and all these guys in. That's the only reason Oxford is where it is today, because Oxford will be the same size as everybody else.
You know what? You better not
they
put
were
his name
still
out
good
there.
before
Because if you wasn't to put his name out there, they would go and
I'ma
get
tell
him
you
and put
something.
that white
They
coat
were
on
good
him.
before they
Being
did
real
that.
about it, being real about it, Oxford was good back then.
They were good back
You
then.
know, mess with them.
They play when old Burgess was down there. I'll never forget, man. You talking about good ball games?
Oh yeah.
Listen,
You know,
I hate
14, 13.
All over
9
that
7.
way. Every one of them was
Yeah.
close ball. I don't give a crap what the record either side was.
You know what?
It
You
was
know
a
what
ball
the thing?
game.
You know,
That's right.
want to know what really tore me up though? Every time y'all beat us 9-7, 14, 13.
What was that?
Them son guns would line up in a single file line and run off that field.
Run off. Hey, that's discipline.
I used to just look at them.
That's
And
discipline.
we just done got beat 9-7.
But hold on.
14,
I don't
13.
want to mess y'all. This is a Welborn night. I don't want to mess that up. 'Cause I got plenty of Oxford stories.
Oh, you can't take mine because I beat y'all my senior year. I ain't worried.
Yeah, I got that date. 83.
Yeah.
Look, we got to take a break. We'll be right back.
Hey guys, my name is Thomas Shelton, aka the Alpha Man. I'm the proud presenting sponsor of High School Primetime with Buckethead and the King. When you think high school football, think High School Primetime. And when you think of insurance, think of me, Thomas Shelton at Alpha Insurance. I'm a proud sponsor of many of our local teams. I give out over $7,500 a year to our local teams in our community. As part of Alpha, we've been in the community giving back for over 100 years, and I'd love to be your agent next time you think of insurance. Thanks so much.
You back with Buckethead and the King. We on location down here at the Dirty Dog Car Wash. What you got to say, King?
I said, if you got a dirty car, you need to come down here to the Dirty Dog Car Wash and get it clean. That's the way to do that. That's the best way to do it. And I tell you one thing, that dog that they got hanging around here, look at it.
Man,
That dog got fleas.
that dog's
I'll
got
tell
some
you what,
fleas.
Come down here.
That's a dirty dog right there. Ain't no doubt about it. King, what we going to do when we walk on?
I like when that dirty dog has. He pop his collar like that. But when the king get her to talk to him, we just drop the mic.
I like the Buckethead and King special, please. I like Dirty Dogs because they got towels for to use after you get your car washed. And then also you can pay $15 more and they'll detail it right here for you.
I like the convenience. I like the cleanliness of my car.
Yeah.
And I like the cost.
How much do that cost
$29
a month?
a month.
Bad dog right there. Bad dog. Bad dog.
Hey folks, this is George Brunner with Superior Hyundai and Superior GMC Cadillac. Superior offers a full lineup of new GMCs, Cadillacs, and Hyundai. Between our two locations in Anniston and the one in Pell City, we have a great selection. Superior has the best selection of used trucks I've ever seen, and I've been doing this a long time. See all our vehicles at our new website, superioralabama.com. That's superioralabama.com. Superior Hyundai and Superior GMC Cadillac, where you're always more than just a number.
Welcome back to the Buckethead and King show. Let's go straight to the phone. What you got?
Hey, go ahead. You're on the Buckethead and the King.
Yeah, I heard y'all talking about the players.
Who the players?
Yes, sir. I seen you hit a guy at Chief Lock Memorial Stadium against Welborn. Knocked him out.
Ow.
Yes,
Was that on the kickoff?
Opening kickoff.
Yep.
Wasn't the guy you talking about? It was number 87, Victor Hall, that played at Auburn.
He ain't the one got knocked out, was?
No, that was Ray Johnson.
That was Ray.
That was Ray Johnson that laid Vic out on a punt.
Vic's a little younger than that.
Than
so
Vic Hall.
wouldn't have been in that.
Well,
Vic
listen,
Willie Players is older than
Willie
that.
Player, listen, Willie Player was a man playing with kids at that time. I'm so glad I wasn't playing at the time.
Hey, it was a Willie Players lick.
You not Victor Hall out. You done something.
Hey,
You
Ray Johnson was by himself dynamite.
On the
He
stretcher?
got it. No,
Out on the stretcher.
We talking about somebody. I ain't never seen a Wilburn guy getting put on a stretcher. That's a reach.
Knox said you adding to the story now.
That's
Don't
a
get
reach.
carried away.
Hey, he said he got knocked out.
Hey, that fish done grow 3 inches since you've been on the phone.
I know some of them players, y'all, like Johnny Harris, Victor Hall,
That's good players.
Ben Newman.
Oh, yeah.
Good
Go ahead
player.
and play with them.
Boys.
Yeah, we don't leave on stretchers. Not over there.
They saying it's against the law to leave on a stretcher in Wells. That's what they up here saying.
That's
If
not
you
gonna
lay it
happen.
on the field, you better be an arm
We'll
or a
drag
leg
you off.
broke off.
Well, listen,
Off completely.
We'll drag you off for it. We ain't gonna do that.
The night Willie played knocked the guy out on the kickoff, he didn't walk off that field.
Let me ask you this. Did you play at Anniston?
No, sir.
Where'd you play at?
I didn't play nowhere. I
Yeah, he is. You hear what he said?
band.
He made sure he been around sports. He been keeping up with.
Yeah.
Hey, I got another call. Thank you for calling. Thank you for your call. Go ahead. You're on with Buckethead and the King.
He said he was in the band.
That
Hey,
was
this is Wormy Jr.
Wormy
Jr.
Jr.
Hey,
Hey.
I ain't never heard nobody named Wormy Jr. now.
all I know is he got some stats up here on Wormy Senior.
Mr. Wormy sitting right next. I was talking about the biggest hits you've ever seen, and Wormy and Mr. Knox can vouch for you. Hardest one I ever seen, Malachi Odell at Ohatchee. I was about 5 years old, and he laid a kid out on the kickoff.
Yep, he did
And the
that.
airless had to come. It got stuck in the mud. It was raining. We had
That's true.
Out there at the creek bank.
The Greek man.
Out there at that creek bank. Malachi don't knock somebody out.
Hit him right there. Next thing it hit was his head.
This little league football.
Huh?
Yeah.
We ain't talking about no high
Now,
school.
so listen. Now,
It had to be little.
I'm glad you brought that up because they don't want me to talk much around here. Now I took my little league team to Ohatchee and broke Ohatchee up so bad out there. They told me, Mister, don't come back out here unless you going to fish. Now, you remember me telling that we couldn't go back to Ohatchee, but I had some beasts. I had some on that team now.
Speaking of big hits, I've been on that sideline with my daddy my whole life. And I was probably 5 when that happened, and I remember it.
That's a good lick.
That's a good lick.
He remember when he 5, yeah.
But hey, the thing about you though, you've been around sports your whole life.
That's good.
And so you know you got memories that you're gonna cherish the rest of your life.
Yeah. And
look how old we are, and we still talking about the same stuff we were talking about back in the day when we was playing. Remember, just like it was yesterday.
Yeah.
But we got your dad on here. Let me tell you something. We got your dad on here, and it's an honor to have him on here because he played back in the day that it was showing up, bro.
They only had one bar on their face.
He had one bar, and then he had to get the
We're gonna start calling it one bar.
impact, double impact for him.
Clotheslining was legal.
And this come from him, not us.
Crackback was legal. Blocking below the knees was blinking. Hey, you could do anything back in.
Boy.
Ain't what no such thing as targeting either.
I wish there wasn't
no
no
such
crackback legal. All right, thank you for the call.
I'll take it easy.
Appreciate it, brother.
Let me tell y'all a story. And Wendell Kelly, and I got to say this, and we was at practice, and it was a kid named Chris something. I forgot his last name now, but he was a receiver. And Wendell Kelly was sitting up in there as a linebacker. It's out my 11th grade year. And Chris come down that line and cracked back and hit Wendell in the ear. And listen now, I'm a running back, but you don't went down here and hit one of the most dangerous men on earth and made him mad. So what he done, he hit him and he stung Wendell. And it's 90-something degrees out there. And he celebrated. He come back to the huddle, he hooping and hollering. And I'm trying to tell him, hey, keep that on the low. You don't need to do that.
We didn't see you was the one to do it.
Keep it on the low. Next play. And we had them kind of coaches to be on the offense, and they giving the play out. They want to see what the defense does. They love to get us hit.
Yeah.
I'm back here in the backfield. Yeah, he coming in that hole. And I'm in the backfield, and I'm looking at Wendell. I noticed Wendell wasn't looking at me.
You going sick?
I'm looking at Wendell. Wendell looking at that old boy that went down.
You was happy with him.
That boy ran down that line, and Wendell waited until he got close enough to him, and Wendell turned. And I'm telling you, you can hear somebody's soul holler.
Came out of it.
Wendell hit him so hard. Listen now, when he hit him, they had come over there and lift him and brought him back there to the huddle. He come in that huddle and he looked around. Hey, y'all see that snow? It's 90-something degrees out here. Daylight. You see that snow? Like the killer. That made me not ever want to get hit
pick your
solid.
battles.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's Wendell was not one you want to pick one.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. I didn't have none of them guys that I was really scared about getting hit during the game.
I'll tell you a good one. We were playing Mumford, my senior year.
Okay.
They kicked
I hope
off.
y'all beat them.
Kick off to them. Well, pretty good night. But
Okay.
Anyway, kicked off to us.
Always.
And the quarterback called a play, and Big Daddy, that was 280-pound tackle in front of me. He come back. He said, "Taylor, quickies open." That was just a straight dive. Taylor run something else. Next thing you know, come back. Big Daddy said, "Hey, I'm telling you, this is open." He said, "Run something else." Big Daddy come back third time. Said, "Let me back up." Well, we can't say it on TV, but he said the quickies open. He said, "Okay, we're gonna run." It was a 53. Now to tell you how much this was, Big Daddy took the tackle, blocked him down to the linebacker. Prater turned out on the end, and I'm looking there, 67 yards, and I didn't even see anybody.
67 yards.
Untouched.
He done dug a hole.
And I don't know for a fact, but I guarantee Big Daddy come back and told him I told you so.
I would have
Probably
to.
right.
I like that.
I was thinking you was supposed to tell me Big Daddy didn't let nobody, he didn't block the next time, let Taylor get lit up. I told you to run it quick.
Oh, Big Daddy was going to block. They just stand and run around him took all day.
Listen, man, we got 5 minutes left on this show. We need to most definitely tell everybody about this crew here and what we like about it.
Man, well, this is the good thing about it. Our show is old school. All of our people we talk to, I mean, we love the kids. That's the reason we do the show, and we've built these kids up all year, and we love the kids from this area.
Right.
And look, there's only a handful of teams still left in it from this area.
Yeah.
But nobody's got anything to hang their head about this year.
No.
Right.
But here's what I will say to everybody. People on this stage built foundations.
That's right.
You guys laid foundations for programs that are where they're at today.
Yeah.
And I mean, Wormy, you laid foundations for these two guys.
That's right.
That's true.
Yeah,
And so, but when, like I said earlier, when I think of Welborn, Wormy comes to mind because he knows just about everything you can know about Welborn.
Absolutely.
I mean, the good ones, the bad ones, and all of them.
In between. Yep.
So, and you got probably a couple good stories I'd like to hear that's about some of you just Welborn people that you know that you run around with that are still, around here.
Right,
today.
yeah. But most everybody, the thing about poor Welborn is when everybody gets there, they can't move back in because there's no houses to live in, and they move to Oxford.
Ain't my fault. All I know is, if y'all moving to Oxford, welcome to Oxford where the players play. That's all I got to say about that.
Well, at least you get the best of the county.
I get the best of the county. And sometimes we get more than what we deserve, and sometimes we get some stuff that want to send back.
Same way with Mumford, moving to Oxford. They keep going down the Talladega County line.
Yep.
They run. Before long they'll be at Talladega.
Go ahead, you on with Buckethead and the King.
Yes, this is Coach Brewer from Munford.
Coach Brewer. Coach from what?
This is my second daddy on the phone. Right?
Where you calling from?
From Mumford.
Y'all got some phone service down there?
He actually is not in Mumford right now.
That's why I didn't think
You're not in Mumford, are you, Coach?
We live in Jackson Scout now.
Yeah, he lives down south on the water. So, what you got, Coach?
I think y'all showed what y'all doing for high school football, and I enjoy watching it. And I know Wormy over there on the left, aggravating me at the high school baseball games all the time. I was up there with Quinn, and they were coaching baseball.
Yeah, you're exactly right.
Yeah.
And,
That's why we got him on the show.
I'm
we
blown away
want
right now
folks to
because this is, you guys
enjoy
don't
this.
understand what this guy means to me, and
Different right here?
this guy right here, what he means to me and what he meant to me as a kid.
Oh.
So
He put up with you.
Thanks for calling, Coach.
Thank you for what you'll do.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Well, the thing what people don't realize is how much that coach means to you.
Oh, yeah.
They cannot, if you hadn't had a coach that you loved to death and played and did sports with, you don't know what
You
it
ain't
is.
got no feelings.
Me and this guy here, we coached baseball together. We had 11 and 12-year-old team, and we went through this county, went up to Piedmont, went up to Fort Payne. We were whooping heads with some kids that nobody thought would ever win a ball game. If I'm lying.
You see them true?
Well, then we ended up playing in the state
The inaugural.
in Troy
Yeah.
First
to go to the
ozone.
World Series.
Yeah.
But we touched hearts. My daddy, his daddy,
Yeah, but
did the same thing. When you remember coaches, Tommy Davis, Bruce Harmon, stuff like that, my daddy, Glenn Ray, his dad, listen, semi-pro baseball is what I want to call y'all back for. Cause we had semi-pro baseball around here on Jones
For real,
Hill,
that's-
Hobson
that's
City.
what we-
And
we
that's
gotta
what
bring that back.
That's gonna be good
I
baseball
want to go
season.
back to this guy. You know, he had my face masked and jerking me around many nights, hollering my name as loud as he can, calling me things that you don't want to be called. But I
Thank
love
you for that.
man.
Thank
I
you for
love
that.
him.
Yeah,
Coach
thank
Brewer,
you.
thank you for calling, man. You know how I feel about you. I love you. But I want to. We've got 30 seconds. We got to leave. I want to put up this graphic right quick, like, and then we're gonna be. That's our game of the week. It'll be live on WOTM Friday night. We will be there for the pregame. I want to thank you. Can go back off that. I want to thank these guys for being on here. And I
Yeah,
promise
thanks for having me on.
we will have you guys back.
Yeah.
We will definitely have you
Oh,
back.
they don't want me back.
Oh, we want you back.
I want to tell Mike Bowers, love you, Coach.
All right.
Awesome job, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.